I had someone ask me today if I was going to work this weekend or like do something fun. And I was like, what a funny question. Not like the question being funny, but how funny it is that my inner response to that is so different. Like I had to stop and think and be like, what's fun and what's work and what, like where's the divider and like the weekend, like what is that? It was so interesting, and I think that is amazing because that was always the goal for me, was to not know. Also, we have Arlo here with his really cool toy. Yeah, will you drop it? Okay. My goal was always to not know the difference between the weekend and the weekdays, and between work and fun and play and all that. My mantra when I quit my job, had no branch to swing to. I just was like, I'm gonna trust fall into the universe. I cannot do this matrix bullshit anymore. And my mantra was, I don't work for money. I have a lot of money coming in all the time. I work for pleasure and fun whenever I want. And amen to that, because it's true. And I get to go throughout my day and, do the stuff on the farm that I do. I get to work on my projects, garden, do yoga, make my videos. I have all my programs that I've created when I get inspired to create something, and then you guys sign up whenever you want and you do it at your own pace. And it's been this beautiful flow that has allowed me to have this timeline where I didn't even really realize that it was the weekend, and I didn't really think about like doing something fun because it's the weekend. Like I feel like I get to do the things that I love, and that's spending time with my animals, which we have Zima and Duchess and Arlo, and Aslan is up at the house. So sad news, actually. Arlo, stop. Go somewhere else with it. This morning, one of the puppies passed away. So we had 9 puppies, and now we have 8 puppies. And she just randomly, now they're playing. She just randomly stopped breathing. I guess it's kind of common with puppies around 3 weeks old. They're like 3.5 weeks old. And Arlo, hold on, let me calm them down. I swear he waits until I start recording my videos to be crazy. Like, he's been so chill all day long, and now you're just nuts. Anyway, puppies around 3 weeks old, 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. I guess this is what I was told, that their organs aren't compatible. Like, they end up not being compatible for this life, and it doesn't seem like it was an infection or parvo or anything like that. It was just very, very sad. So we buried her next to Chaos and Dolore, which are my little baby horses. Ladybug gave stillbirth to recently. So that's something, I guess, that is worth talking about right now. So the life that I live now, in this like no weekend, no like work, fun, blah, 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 blah. It's all like the dream for me, my dream, like living in the van and in the tent and getting to be here with these animals. It's like, that's my dream. And what comes with that is being, a part of nature. And so in nature, death and rebirth are inevitable, and death is inevitable. And so we face quite a few deaths on the farm every month or two. Maybe we lose something. We lost a donkey. Before that, we had to put a dog down. Before that, another dog we had to put down from old age, both from old age. Even the donkey was very, very old. And then Ladybug's twins, and then the puppy. And so there's tragedy in this. And farm life is like, people are like, oh, it must be so peaceful. And even Zima's playing right now, and she is not super playful. It's hilarious. She's like always guarding, you guys know. She's really so happy right now. What are you doing, Zima? Oh. I'm glad you guys got to see that. Um, and as much as it hurts, as sad as it is, like Arlo, being like a part of a community. So I live in a community here. Having a community here where we get to come together and grieve together. Like when we're putting an animal down, I'll do my sound bath and we'll all be there together. And while they're getting, let go, and like we'll be crying and holding each other. And one time I was playing like for the donkey, someone here she was singing. She was like humming these beautiful notes while I was playing the sound bowls. And it was just, it's magic. Like I get chills talking about it. And even today, like burying the puppy, it was with just like a small group of us who live here, and they feel like family to me. And like we have our differences often, very often, and we are very different people, but we're also very similar. And we're all like black sheeps from our from the world, kind of, and we've all come together in this unique environment, and we get to come together even more so in this very raw human way of grief and of saying goodbye to something. And so in that, when a cycle ends, then a new one begins. And sometimes it doesn't always look so straightforward. Like the death of this puppy could bring in, like, I don't know, like a new business. I don't know. Like they don't have to be so hand in hand, like so relevant to each other. The space is made, and then something will slide in. The next like thing that is in line to slide in. Like how I always see it is, you have this perceived reality, and then around you is all your manifestations, all the infinite timelines are just like circulating you, and they're all right there and all available to you, and they're just waiting for the open door to come through. So sometimes, death will open that door. Sometimes, moving, it's like shaking up the patterns, moving or leaving a job, leaving a relationship, getting rid of a bunch of clothes, getting rid of a bunch of belongings, changing a belief, forgiving someone. Like all these things make space, and then the new comes through. The new has room to come through. And so life is really beautiful. And it's even more beautiful when you let yourself experience it. And a lot of people are so numb that they can't experience it. Something that was interesting was I was talking with a friend here the other day, and we were talking about tattoos. And you guys have seen I have quite a few tattoos. Like, not many. I don't know, 7 or 8 or 9. And I want more. But when I used to get tattoos, I didn't feel them. Like, no pain at all. On my side, I have tattoos, relatively big. Down my spine, I have one, and those didn't feel like anything. And the tattoo artists were like, "Are you not in pain? Like these are really sensitive spots." And I was like, "Are they? Because I almost don't feel a thing." And then I got my most recent one here. Can you see? Yes. When I was in Bali, it's an olive leaf, an olive branch, which is funny because I booked the trip to Bali kind of like last minute, and I knew that I was going to be moving to Italy or coming to Italy and moving to Europe, and the olive branch, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that one hurt. Like this one is so delicate, but it hurt so bad. And I think that's because I was in my body again. Like I was feeling again. I was not so numb. I was waking up. Like I had left my job. I had let go of all my stuff. I'd made all this space. I woke up to the fact that there's infinite timelines. I convinced myself, like I let go of the patterns that were conditioning me to think that I couldn't have the timeline that I want. I convinced myself that it's already happening right now. It's available to me. All I have to do is move towards it and never believe anything else as I'm on my way towards it. And then I felt so much in that tattoo. I was like about to pass out. It hurt so bad. I was like, wow, this is interesting. And so when I was having that conversation the other day with my friend here, I was like, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of people are not feeling anything. A lot of people are just asleep and asleep within their body. And so when you start to make the space and you start to open up and you call in what you want, that life that you want, you start to feel things. And when you open your heart, you allow yourself to be vulnerable. You allow yourself to be hurt. When you love an animal, when you love a person, when you love a place, when you love a job, when you love something, you have the risk of losing it. and it's really heartbreaking when it's gone. But that's living, is getting to love it so deeply and then hurt so much when it's gone, and then love the next thing that comes in so deeply and then hurt when it's gone. Like, we came here not to just, avoid pain and just be like in la la land forever. No, we came here to have this human experience. We came here to feel these beautiful emotions that are such a variety and so diverse and so intense. That is living. If you just wanted to be light and love and floating around in infinity, you wouldn't have come to Earth, right? And so it's like one of my favorite analogies is we think about the projection screen on, like, as a movie. It's hopefully it's not too windy, but blowing, the wind's blowing, but the projection screen is projecting onto the screen. If there were no shadows or contrast, it would just be white light. If there was nothing, it would just be nothing to watch. It would just be beautiful white light, right? Bright white light. But we wanted to watch the movie. We wanted to see all the characters hurt and be confused and not know whether to go left or right, and to just like go fully into the unknown. And when are we cheering the most? We're cheering the most when they go after the thing that is brave. When they go after the thing that, like, you know that you want, but that sometimes you don't have the courage to do so because that fear takes over. But you're cheering when you're watching the movie. You're like, go for it. Do the risky thing. You know it's the right thing. They're going to be there. The love's going to be there. All the happiness is going to be there. And so it's the same thing for you. If you were watching the movie of your life, like if you were just in the seat watching your movie of your life right now, what would you be cheering for yourself to do? What would you be saying you should take the step towards doing? Is it moving? Is it going abroad? Is it starting that business? Is it texting that person? Is it changing your hair, changing your style? Is it what is it? Get honest with yourself. Really ask yourself that question. Like, maybe pause this video and ask yourself that question. What would you be rooting for yourself right now to be doing? That is where the secret is. And what's available to you is a timeline where you don't have to ask yourself, am I going to have fun today? Because it's the weekend. And the question was so perfectly, wonderfully, nicely intended, and I'm so grateful that this person asked me that, because it gave me this moment of reflection. And so yeah, I think that if you allow yourself to make that space, and if you allow yourself to have the courage to take the step towards the thing that you're really being called towards, and you move towards the unknown with courage, with bravery, and you trust that everything is available to you. If you have the desire for it, it's already happening. It's already created within the infinite possibilities. It's available to you right now. It's circulating you, and it's waiting for you to open the door. So you just have to open the door. So that was like a very video. Like, it all came together really nicely. I'm always amazed by these videos because I don't ever know what I'm going to talk about. Like, part of it's me, and then part of it is source, whatever comes through. I just was standing there. I was like, I want to make a video before the sun goes down. I had a vision to try and walk a little bit up the hill, tiny bit. I'm still injured. My ankle still injured. But I was like, oh, I could watch sunset, make the video up there. But then one of our volunteers got in a tiny car accident, so I had to address that. They're okay. The car is okay. But yeah, the ankle thing is interesting, that it's re-injured, and I never had like an event of like where I was like, I hurt it again. It just is re-injured, or like the healing went backwards a little bit. And so I'm taking that as I need to slow down, and I need to be in contemplation. I need to rest. I was already feeling that, and then divine intervention happened. And so there are many layers to that. But as I'm here in my stillness, let me make sure we're still recording. Oh, thank goodness. I think my phone might die soon. As I'm here in my stillness, I've been able to, really reflect on what I was talking about yesterday, that wildness, that freeness. and what that means to me. And then I was able to create that sacred space, which, if you are a woman and you are interested in waking this up within you that I've been talking about in this video, this wild and freeness, this like connectedness to earth, to your intuition, to, you know, your ability to heal and create in this realm, and you want to open up to the divine and how free you are and change your subconscious beliefs and just like be one with the how what do I say, like not the universe, it's like with the moon, like there's going to be moon ceremonies in there, and I just want you to wake up to your potential and like feel alive again and feel like, I really just want women and men to feel. But now I've been divinely guided towards working just with women, as I've shared with you guys recently. And this space is like what I would always have wanted when I was starting my journey, and healing, like healing those mother wounds, healing. Watching little Force just jump around. Oh, she just, oh no, there she goes. There's our baby horse. You can't really see her. Oh, there she goes. Oh, sweet angel. I want you to wake up to the life that is available to you, that has been knocking on the door saying, open, open, open. Oh my gosh, she's like galloping right now. Okay, I'm sorry. There's so much beauty here. So that sacred space, once a month, we'll have a call, we'll have ceremonies, there'll be sound baths, there'll be Q&A, there will be guided meditations. Don't do it, Arlo. Breath work. And so if you would like to join a community, you guys can talk amongst each other. Go ahead and sign up now. So this month there will be the option to sign up, and it will be like you're a founding sister, so it'll be a certain price and then it goes like up a little bit, but you can be a founding sister of this community, and I'm super excited to connect with like-minded sisters and to wake up that wildness within all of us. There's also going to be a book club in there, so I'll recommend a book every month and we can talk about it, reflect on it, share ideas, and just get open and vulnerable and grow, break apart and grow, and break apart and grow, and witness that for each other. And I'm super excited. So I also have my one-on-one option too, which is now a wild and free one-on-one mentorship. And so it's all of this, but if you just want a one-on-one with me, you can book that. And I have my programs too. I'll link those all below. So I love you guys. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.